2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to see how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Currently 1 under for the round. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
That's a high-caliber shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. They've chosen to club down here.
Outstanding approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Looking good. Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. And that finds him in a share of second. The fourth hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Good shot there. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
And that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Well struck. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Ooh, just missed that one. Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Quality shot, that one. Make this, and you'll move into a tie for third place. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Playing from around 110 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Now this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently at -4 for the round. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Get excited. This could go in. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Nicely done. Around 110 yards to go. He's 2 shots back. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. This putt is about 17 feet long. Just didn't drop. If you can make this one, it's for par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here at the 10th.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, how about that one? And with that, we'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up. That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. No harm, no foul there with that shot. Pretty good shot there.
7 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Good looking putt. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 7 under. And that makes him tied for first. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The second of the back nine, par fives, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in two. I like their style.
He may be thinking about going for the green here. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Well, that's a handy shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This for a birdie run. This really looks good.
Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. We need this one to bounce right. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Leading by a shot after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 5-wood. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit. And this one here has everything going against it.
lay it back, and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Well, what a wonderful display this has been. Hole this putt, he'll sign off on a 60. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.